Morning, everybody. I'm back with another Let's Randomly Dick About on another game for Saturday morning. And I'm just gonna announce a little disclaimer that I'm completely fucking mashed right now because I was up all of last night until 8 o'clock in the morning watching Squee on his live stream and also talking on Skype. So yeah, I'm not exactly feeling very tip-top right now, but whatever. Got to do the video. So anyway, when I was talking to DJ Numa yesterday on Skype, and we were talking about Mount Blade, and because Squee was playing it, and he recommended this Floris expanded mod for it, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about what's in this, but I've played a little bit of it so far, just because he recommended it so strongly. I thought, why the hell not? And it's actually pretty freaking cool. So, you know, because I was stuck for an idea of what to do for this weekend's video, I might as well just do this. So I'm just going to start a new game because I don't really have one saved on here at the minute, other than like a test one. Okay, so you hear about Caradia, a land torn between rival sovereignties battling each other for supremacy, etc, blah blah blah. I'm sure most of you have probably encountered or played Mount Blade at some point, so you're familiar with all this stuff. But anyway, yeah, so this is what we get now. Like, instead of having to click through a bunch of pages of dialogue, we get to pick a bunch of things from a menu here instead. So anyway, yeah, I've already got an idea of what I want to do. So we're going to be actually, what I'm going to do first is, because I've not done it already, I've just realised, is check that my sound levels are okay. So hang on a minute. Okay, so I figured that was probably a bit loud, so I lowered the volume a little bit. Yeah, well, let's get on with this then. So I don't know, first of all, because I didn't read all the mods features, mainly because I was too tired to bother at the time. So yeah, this is going to be kind of largely blind and stuff. I don't know what a lot of stuff does. So, but anyway, we're going to be male. We're going to be our father is a priest. We spent our early life as a acolyte. Later you became a preacher, and the reason for our adventure is going to be religious fervor. Okay, so yeah, I'm sure you can see where this is going. But yeah, so if you don't know what Mount Blade is, on the off chance, it's basically it's kind of like a cross between an RPG and like a sort of medieval combat simulator. It has incredibly realistic sort of medieval combat in it. So yeah, that's kind of, you'll get the idea as I go along anyway, so I don't know why I'm bothering to try and explain, in all honesty. So anyway, yeah, you're born years ago in a land far away, your father was a priest, blah blah blah, etc etc etc. I really cannot be bothered to read all this. If you're really interested, I will scroll down very slowly for you so you can pause and read it yourselves if you want to. I've seen all of this crap before. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be basically a mad berserk priest who's going around cleansing the land of unbelievers and stuff. Why the hell not? I'm going to leave the troop tree on expanded troops because I have no idea what reworked troops are, and native troops is just going to be the ones from the original game. Starting region will be I did Swadia last time I tried it, but I'm not a huge fan of Swadia. So let's do Kingdom of the Nords. I quite like fighting with infantry anyway, so I don't know what turning Fog of War on or off does. I don't know what turning Gather Companions on and off does, so, you know, I don't know. If someone knows what those mean, don't hesitate to let me know, please. Thank you. Anyway, done. Yeah, allow me to quit without saving. I'm really not that good at this game, so Right, enter your name and all that kind of nonsense, right? So we have strength 10, agility 5, intelligence 5, so this guy's a complete dumbass, basically. But he's very charismatic, which is okay, I suppose. But I'm going to give him some more intelligence points, just, you know, because why the hell not? He kind of needs them, I think, really. So let's give him Iron Flesh, let's give him Power Strike as much as I possibly can. I like increasing the melee damage. Let's give him... I want to use like pole arms and two-handed axes and stuff. Or maybe even maces, because like that's what priests used, isn't it? Like when they went to war they used maces or something, because they weren't allowed to spill the blood of their enemies, so they just bludgeoned them to death or something. So yeah. Shield, I can wait for now. Horse archery, definitely not. Looting, nope. Foraging, yes. That's a new thing, by the way, foraging, I think. Trainer, yes. Tracking, yeah. Tactics, yes. And everything else can be as it is. I've already got ranks in surgery and first aid, which is cool, and wound treatment as well, so I guess that's one of the perks of being a priest. You already know that stuff. So I'm going to level up our... He's already got 75 in pole arms, which is cool, but I'll put the rest into 200 weapons for now. Oh, and his name is going to be one... Like, I'm going to name him after my favourite ever Dwarf Fortress character I ever had, and that was Zon Planktime. The man was a legend in his own lunchtime. Okay, so right, yeah, this does not fit the bill at all. Let's find something a bit more appropriate looking for a mad priest. That looks a little more like it. Let's make you a bit older. Let's give you some different hair. You can stay a ginger, because it's kind of funny, I think. Let's... no, let's not go for the fry tuck. Let's go for... No, not that. It's one I had last time, which looked freaking awesome in the sense that it didn't actually look that awesome, it just looked kind of funny. Struggling to find it again now, though. There it is! Yeah. A beard. Big, huge ginger beard. That's what he needs. Yes, there we go. And he needs to look like a badass, so... Yeah. Yeah, evil scowling priest. Yeah, you go out there and beat those unbelievers. Look at this guy, he's awesome. Anyway, so... let's... is there anything else I need to do? No. Done. You took passage with a trading longship carrying Falcons from furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing forth from their island lairs to ravage Calradia's coasts. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vil and Boluk rivers, and a short while later it rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargoth, home to the sea raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that strands the hairs of your neck on end, and mighty fine ginger hairs they are. The grasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. You would dare mug a priest? You fiend! Have you no decency? Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, graphically speaking, this looks a lot different, and also, like, there are quite different combat animations, which you might think is, like, purely cosmetic, but I found that actually affects combat quite a lot, actually. Like, in terms of attack speed, and... What the hell is this? This weapon I've got here. Okay, this guy's actually kind of a bit difficult to kill. There we go. Gotcha. What the hell is this weapon? Some kind of spear, but I'm not sure what. Oh, hello, here comes the dude. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out of here, we don't know who's listening. We go to his house, which is here. Look at that bald head, it's amazing. Okay, now let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unwary prey. The Watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse. But he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. Oh, nice to see you're motivated by just concern for your brother, as opposed to, like, you know, just profit. I should smite him, that's what I should do. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. Yeah, I'm interested in going to find your brother. I can't be able to read the rest. Basically, he wants us to go and hire 5 men, because we will need at least 5 men to go and take on the bandits, and then we're going to go to the bandits' lair, and then we're going to go rescue his brother, or whatever. So yeah. Oh yeah, and here we are on the map, and this is like, you spend a good portion of the game, where you travel around, like, to different settlements, and do stuff. Yes, thank you game, I just explained that. Oh yeah. Also, I noticed in this mod, you have ships now, like these guys, these royal traders or whatever, which was not in the original game, which is pretty freaking sweet actually. Unlike you can buy a ship and go out raiding on the high seas and stuff like that, which might be kind of cool. Like I wouldn't mind doing that actually. You might go in all like a Viking priest or something, and going out raiding on ships and attacking like merchants and stuff like that. Well, that's not very a priesty thing to do, but I guess I am a mad priest, so who cares? Rumour of the road. During your day's travel, you come across a lone warrior travelling towards Kudan. From him, you learn that there will be a tournament held in the town by Knyaz Vuldrat. And there's a bunch of looters over there, which I'm not going to say hello to. Yes, be on your way. Thank you. Right, the village of Fenada appears to be thriving. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, etc, etc, etc. Let's recruit some volunteers. 3 level 1 Nord Bondir volunteered to follow you. And my door is fucking banging again. Ah, right, hang on a second. Let me just sort this out. Right, okay. Problem solved for now, hopefully. So anyway, so yeah, we've hired some dudes. Can't be bothered to do anything else. Let's have a look at our inventory. Actually, I want to find out. Okay, this is apparently called a Sviar. This polearm we've got. I think it's a one-handed job. So if we had a spear, we could use it with that, which I might actually do. I might grab a spear. We also have a picked sword, which is probably better than the Sviar actually, but we have a higher skill with polearms, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't actually know how the weapon skill translates into this. Does it give you more damage, or does it make you attack faster, or what? I don't know, but anyway, the Sviar does attack faster than the picked sword though, I've just noticed, and it has a greater reach, so you know, that's not so bad. We've also got a monk robe, which is kind of crap really, but I don't really want to replace it if I can help it, just because it's kind of awesome. It like suits the image perfectly. We have a horse, we have sandals, a bow, some bodkin arrows, and a blue Viking tunic. But I'm going to wear the monk robes instead. And we have some sausages as well, and some other sandals for some reason. So yeah, anyway, so we've got some dudes now. They're the Nord Bondi. That's what they look like. They're kind of rubbish, but they'll do. So anyway, we've got our 5 dudes now, so let's go back to Sargoth and see the man. Where is he? He'd be in the tavern, won't he? Hello, tavern people. Sumarlider Gould. That's the guy we want. Look, you need more men. Right now you have only... Oh, I thought we had 5. What? Oh, okay. Anyway, well, yeah, it's like... So this is like the town view. The town of Sargoth seems to be flourishing. The people look well fed and relatively content. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, you can do a bunch of stuff. Like you can join the... Ooh, actually I might do that. I might join the tournament. Huh. We can go to the castle and join the feast, except they won't let us in because we're not a noble and we haven't won the tournament. We can just take a random walk around the streets. We can visit the tavern, enter the arena, go to the marketplace, wait here for some time, meet the guild master, visit the landlords and moneylenders, which allows us to buy acres of land, I believe, and it also allows us to take out loans from a bank, and then you have to pay it off later and stuff like that, which is kind of clever, although I don't really want to do that, if I can help it. Actually, you know what, fuck it, why not? Let's take out a loan, and I will use it to pay my way through the tournament. So let's take out a loan of, say, 1,000. And if we win the tournament, we should easily be able to pay that back. So anyway, yeah, there's the tournament. Right, we'll forget about this merchant and his brother for a minute or two. Let's save the game. So that if I lose the tournament, I can reload again, because I'm a cheating... Well, it's not really cheating, but still, I'm a cheating bastard like that. Like I said, I'm not very good at this game, so I use that as my justification. So anyway, let's join the tournament. Okay, right, this is new. Status, you're on the first round of the tournament. Settings, 4 teams with 4 fighters each. 40% difficulty. Current wager, you have not placed bet for this round. Okay, so... right. Instructions and credits. Oh my god, there's like a whole manual for this. This mod represents a complete overhaul of the Day 2 tournament system. The system for winning tournaments no longer rely primarily on surviving to be the last man standing. Instead, you earn points based upon performance, with the winner being the participant with the most points accumulated. That makes sense, I guess. After a tournament match, you will be directed to a post-combat ranking screen that shows how everyone has performed on the current round, and can be resorted to show total tournament rankings. The AI participants have been substantially improved in capability. Oh, lovely. That's just what I like to hear. Not. Their selection of equipment is just as equally improved as your own, and they will more dynamically switch between ranged and melee weapons. Being knocked out in a tournament match will no longer cause disqualification or end the current round. Your team may still continue on to win the round. So, scoring. Defeating an opponent gives you 1 point, surviving to the end of a round gives you 2 points, being a member of the highest scoring team of the round gives you a point. Okay. Betting system has been completely overhauled. Ah, lovely. You no longer need to set a bet prior to a match. Your persistent bet setting in the options panel will be applied at the start of every match as long as you have the funds required. Bets are now made using the wager and bid sliders. Using the wager slider, you set how many dinars you are willing to bet. Using the bid slider, you set the difficulty of your bet by saying how many points you'll earn in the round. Oh, okay. Right. It does sound a lot more tricky. The more you wager and the higher you bid, the larger your payout will be. One thing to note is that the system does take into account how difficult obtaining your bid is. Making a bid of 5 points is much easier than in a match with 32 participants than one with only 16 participants. The payout will adjust accordingly. So, okay, options panel. What? No, that's not what I clicked on at all. Oh, game's being laggy, that's what the problem is. Right, I think that's probably better now. There we go. Anyway, options panel, please. Thank you. Thank you, please. Please, thank you. The options panel covers most of the individual troop options for whether the player or any companions currently within the player's party. These may be selected individually for each person. Equipment choices. You may select 3 equipment items or benefits. Using the enhanced weapons benefit will improve every weapon selected, but will not affect the weapons picked in the arena. never spawn. This is only selectable for companions and will prevent them from being chosen and to join in the future tournaments. Always randomize. Oh my god, this is so complicated. Hang on. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my frame rate at the minute. It's especially bad at the minute. In this particular, just this one little menu at the minute, it just really hates it for some reason. Okay, I can't be bothered to read the rest, so we'll just learn as we go along. And oh god, hang on. Right, I don't know why my computer's spazzing out like crazy, but what the hell? Let's just get on with this. Change tournament options. It's on blank time. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Changing that. Let's. Oh, we can change what team we're on. Let's just go with random. I don't see what the difference is, honestly. So yeah, we'll just go to random. We will wager. Let's wager 100 dinars, and we will bid that we will get at least, I don't know, 2 points a match. And the difficulty, we can make 4 teams of 8 members. Crap, I don't know. Let's put it on midway, normal. 2 teams of 7 members. That seems fair enough. Let's not never spawn this character. What would it be my main character? Let's always randomize equipment. That lowers the difficulty significantly. Weapon choices. Let's go with enhancements. Okay, so let's have a horse, and let's have a polearm, a spear. I'll put it at 23% difficulty, but like, it's my first tournament ever, so I think that's fair enough. Display settings. This will toggle between the option displays for visual and text effects or combat preferences. Renown scaling. Gain amount of renown in a tournament with proportion to your level in renown. The higher your level of renown, the less you receive. Fair enough. Let's go with enable level scaling. That increases difficulty for some reason, but it says it enables this to cause generic opponents in the arena to scale with you to maintain an evened out difficulty effect throughout your character's level. That increases the difficulty for some reason, but since I'm like level 1, shouldn't that technically make it easier? But whatever. Showing points are awarded, I guess. Showing awards are granted. Show when team points are awarded. Anyway, see, I think that's everything done. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay, so let's wait. Edit tournament design. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. There's so much stuff. Let's just accept and leave it as it is. Just fight. I want to fight. I want to kill things. That's what I want to do. Okay, so what the bloody hell? Why are there so many bumps everywhere? Okay. Might be easier if I go first person on this. Oh, it would be easier if, like, the game didn't... Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell are you doing, Fraps? Stop it. Christ on a fucking bendy bus, man. Hang on. Okay, that's a bit better. As soon as I say that, it just lags out like a little bitch. Honestly, that's ridiculous. Never mind. I don't think I got him, did I? Nope. No, I didn't. Okay, so we got 3 points? Wow, that's one more than I thought we would. Swiftest cut awarded to Charles. Fiercest competitor awarded to Carl. Dominant presence awarded to Carl. And you get experience for this shit as well, and renown. That's kind of cool. Okay, so let's make that a bit smaller. I don't know if that's screwing around with that. Hang on a minute. Right, I lowered the difficulty bit to 3 teams, 3 members, and I cut down some of the message spam in hopes that it'll maybe not lag out so much or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Continue. Let us fight in the next round. And it dies. Oh my god, what the fuck, seriously? Right, let's try this out. Oh, for Christ's sake, game. Why did... Fraps really hates this for some reason. Like, it really, really hates this. I don't know why. Also, I'm beginning to think picking this spear was probably not such a great idea, but never mind. I picked it because we're skilled in it. Oh, God, go away. Cheeky bugger. Oi, leave me alone. Ow. Oh, okay, well, he's... I got 1 point. I need to get another one, otherwise I will lose my wager. So, you, sir, need to die. Charles, you asshole, where are you? He knocked him out at the end, just when I was going to. Well, I think we got 3 points anyway, according to that. I'm not sure. Yeah, it says at the bottom. It said at the bottom there we earned 151 dinars. Okay, well, yeah. So Charles is still top dog. We are the second place apparently in round 2. Tournament standings. So look, yeah, we're second place in the tournament overall. Apparently, that's kind of cool. I like this new tournament system actually, even if it's causing Fraps to lag for some reason. It's pretty awesome actually. It's like an actual medieval tournament as opposed to the ones in the original game, which were kind of were a bit silly. So let's fight in the next round. I don't know how many rounds there actually are, but whatever. I should have got a lance. That would have been good. Although with all this like bumpy ground, I don't think I'd be able to use it properly. In all fairness. And the spear is, like I said, completely rubbish. Might as well be using a toothpick against these dudes. Just... Oh, he's on my side. Why am I trying to stab him? Oh, God. Ow. Oh, God. Do I even have a shield? No, I don't have a shield. I just have the spear. Oh, this is totally... and utterly rubbish. Right, it's just me versus these 2 red dudes now. I think I got one of them. No, well, I stabbed him, but he didn't die. He's a bastard. I think picking up a horse for this kind of terrain was a really stupid idea. And my horse is about to die. And so am I. Bother. This is a lot more difficult than the original game. Okay, so we got 0 points in that and lost money, probably. Bugger. Never mind. Continue. Let's fight in the next round anyway, regardless. We should hopefully have enough money to pay back our debt. Kind of counting on it, to be honest, but I hate fighting other people on horseback. It's really annoying. Okay, we got that dude, I think. That was our kill. Right, we're red team, just for reference. Can't tell if I even managed to get that guy. The game was lagging too much. Ow. Okay. That should get a bit interesting. I like to think I'm a little bit better as an infantryman than I am on horseback, but that's probably completely wrong. Why is he not... Oh, he wouldn't attack when I wanted it to. God damn it. Well, come on, red dude. Win for me. Thank you. We got a point for that. A point. Or, well, 2 points, actually. Which means... Yeah, we earned another 151 dinars. Yay. Okay, so... How are we doing in the tournament overall? Oh, we're doing rubbish. We're down at, like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th place. Blimey. Okay, never mind. Let's just fight to the next round regardless. We're a red team again, I think. So let's go get this blue guy. No, before he kills our red man. red dude's got some cool armor on, so I think he'll be okay. Yes!